If you play games on PC, then you know Valve, the company behind Steam, the largest PC gaming platform. But they also make games. Really, really good games. Just a few of them are TF2, CS2, and Portal. But what makes Valve's games so good? So the first thing Valve does that makes their games good is that they use a skeleton crew to continually patch and update their games. For example, it's been a decade and a half since TF2 came out, and the game is still patched and worked on by a team of around 3 to 16 people. Valve also makes enticing single-player campaigns. In the gaming world we live in now, it's rare to see a game succeed if it doesn't have a multiplayer system. Valve defies that, though, and they make stories with thought-out endings and Easter eggs that will have you replaying the same game and waiting for the sequel for years. I mean, just look at Portal and Half-Life. People love those games. People have thousands of hours on those games because the story is so enticing and just grabs you. And you never want to stop reliving that experience. Number 3 is money. Valve has lots of money. Other devs have a lot of money, but Valve does it differently. Valve only takes 30% of the profits compared to other companies taking up to around 50 to 60%. This makes Valve a prime target for indie devs who will just pump out games to no end. And some of those games become really popular, giving Valve a ton of money from sales to pay their employees and their expenses, but also gives them a nice surplus to put into their games, which make them more money. Quality over quantity. Valve doesn't release games, or even updates, all that often. This is because they really want to make games that are quality games that don't have any bugs. And they want you to keep on coming back after over 10 years of being out in some cases. I mean, just look at TF2 and CS2, also known as CSGO. They've both been out for over 10 years and still have very active servers. And it's rare to see a game be that successful and just not have a sequel come after it. And the fifth and final reason Valve is so successful is their games are community based. One of the things that makes Steam a great platform is the community. Valve utilizes the community they've built like no other developer has ever, and has in some regards their community update the game for them. This player base, or the player base, makes maps on the workshop and trades on the marketplace. And all of that makes their games really fun, and they always have new content made by the community for the community. Some of the most, CSGO or CS2 maps are made by teams of people who love playing CSGO. And TF2, it's the same thing in TF2. People make maps just to have fun in them. And so it's just a never-ending stream of people making new content that the rest of the community wants to play. And then Valve basically doesn't have to update the game, they only have to patch it. After all is said and done, you have to give Valve props for the games that they've made. Most of their games have gone down in gaming history as being benchmarks for other games, and they have yet to produce a major flop. Valve captures every aspect you could want in a game. Voice chat, engaging stories, multiplayer, community, etc. Those aspects are the major things that make games great, and Valve captures every single one of those in every title they release. So that's what makes Valve so great. So yeah, thank you guys all for watching. If you want to support this video, then like it. You can comment something. I will read your comment. I love reading comments. Comment something like, help, I have 1,500 hours in TF2. I don't know how to stop. Very relatable for most people. Um, and if you want to support me more in general, then subscribe. We're getting really close to 100, and I really want to hit that. So, thank you guys all for watching, and I'll see you later.